Hey everyone, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, and I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Today we're going to talk about 20 items that I have sold on eBay over the past couple of weeks for decent money. Whatever, I'm still selling stuff, and considering what's going on outside in the world out there, I'm happy for whatever sales roll in my way. So we're going to jump into this real quick, and we're going to talk about some of the items that I have sold, and I'll tell you probably an estimation of what I paid for them, and then we'll talk about the profit. And you can leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think, and maybe smash that subscribe button, and possibly, maybe even give me a thumbs up. So let's jump into this, and we're going to talk about some 1991 NBA Hoops basketball cards. This was the whole set. It was in a binder. It was pretty nice. I sold it for $19.51 with shipping on top, which probably I think I paid about $5 for this at an auction, so I made about $15 on it. I'm not getting rich, but dadgummit, I just love selling sports cards and stuff like that. The next item that we have here is a board game for a cat fanatic. It's called Perceptive Detective. I can't make this stuff up. It's a mystery jigsaw thriller puzzle. It was used but complete. I sold it for $7.61. I thought for sure that it would be a hit. I thought somebody would be like, I gotta have me some kitty cat puzzles. But apparently it did not go over well. And I had it listed for a minute and sold it for $7.61. It probably made like $3 on it. Here is a lot of 115 Joyce Myers Preaching Christian cassette tapes. I think somebody knew they were going to be locked down for a while, and they wanted to spend some time listening to Joyce. So I sold them for $110.46, free shipping, and yeah, so don't be passing up them religious cassette tapes out there. You hear? They sell for good money, $110. I probably paid 10 cents a piece for them, so you do the math. Here we go. We got a Nintendo Super Mario Brothers Bowser. It's a 10-inch plush. I bought it from Goodwill for 50 cents. Was a pretty good deal. I am happy to sell it and make that money. Here is a Gould in Goodrich gun holster. I paid $2 for it at auction. I sold it for $16.96 and $5.30 shipping and handling. That worked out pretty darn good. Here we go. We have a vintage St. Louis Rams 1999 Super Bowl NFL cap. Pretty good shape. Almost new. Sold it for $12.71 and $4.60 shipping on top. That was first class, so that was a pretty good. 50 cents in that, folks. 50 cents. Hats make good money. As a friend, Chris used to say, that used to be a YouTuber, made videos, probably not made a video in about a year now. Hats pay the bills, and that's a good saying. Miss you, Chris. Hopefully you're doing well out there. Here is a vintage retro horse game. It's based off of an old horse game from like the late 1800s, early 1900s. Paid 50 cents for it at an auction. Sold it for $12.71 and $5.30 shipping on top. Here is a lot of, what do we have here? Some Memories of a Lifetime. It's a set of books I picked up. They had CDs with them, scrapbooking stuff. A lot of people would pitch them because I think they only sold for a couple bucks a piece. So I said, you know what? I'm going to lot them together, and we're going to sell them and see how they do. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. So they sold for $21.21 and shipping on top, so that was a good deal. That was a really good deal. Here we go. I have a lot of 12 vintage Zippo lighters. I sold them for $81 at auction, $7.54 shipping and handling. I guess they got there and the person was pretty happy with them. That was a pretty good deal for 12 Zippos. I couldn't imagine why they would not be happy. Well, they're not all Zippos, but some of the nicer ones are. Here is a large vintage lot. It's not large. There's 2 mouth harps and 1 regular harmonica. It was sold for $16.50 and $5.30 shipping on top. Good deal. Here is the Sony camcorder. I'd actually sold it for like $80. The guy got it. He used it. and transferred his tapes, and then he sent it back to me and said it didn't work. So I resold it. I was out about $30 in shipping both ways. So I sold it for $50.96 and $7.94 shipping. And so yeah, that worked out pretty good. I made my money back, and I didn't have much in it. Here is a Culver's milk bottle. It was an amber, 1 quart. Sold it for $28. I paid $2 for it at auction. There was $14 shipping on that. Holy crap. What in the world? That thing must have went overseas. That's crazy. That's crazy. Here's a 1956 yearbook. Sold it for $16.96 with $3.33 shipping on top. It was kind of cool. I love looking at the old yearbooks. This one had a lot of signatures in it. I love the old yearbooks. I love thinking about, those guys, that was 1956, so, those guys lived through some of the coolest years ever. That's pretty cool. Here is a set of Ralph Lauren Billy slip-on shoes. I buy these for about $3 a pair at a local place that makes them. And you can see I'm selling them for about $11.86 and $4.60 shipping and handling. I do pretty well with them, and yeah, you can't go wrong with that. They're cheap, and I make money. I sell a couple pairs a week sometimes. I need to go buy more. Honestly, I need to go up there and get more shoes. Here we go. I got a set of Babysitters Club books. These are pretty cool. They were 12.8. Yeah, most of them were lower numbers. I typically do better with some of the lower number ones. But there was a 114 there with the old speckly cover, so I did pretty well. I sold them for $25.46, and I typically pay about 10 cents a piece for them, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1, 10, 20, 30, $1.30. I could have just did the math real quick, 13 times 10. Sold them, had $1.30 in them, flipped them for $25.46 with shipping on top, and that would have went medium L. This is old. You can tell it's old because it's still got my Nevermore Antiques watermark down here, and the picture was taken out there. And they sold for $9.31 and $7.54 shipping. Yeah, that was taken a minute ago. Taken quite a few minutes ago. In fact, it's so old it doesn't even have my image there. I don't know what's up with that. Then here's another older item. I'm selling a lot of older stuff. In the past couple videos, I'm seeing some older stuff move. This is an old GE radio, and I sold it for $15.26 and free shipping. It was in pretty good shape. There was a name right there. And let's see, did it work? In good shape, has been tested, so it worked. So that was a pretty good deal there. It was on the red background, so that's how I know some of my stuff that sells like that is older. Here is a Johnny Rodriguez book. I sold it for $12.71, and that thing sold pretty quick. I listed it, and it sold pretty darn quick. It was probably more valuable than what I actually listed it for. So somebody bought that and got a really good deal. If you're a Johnny Rodriguez fan, then good for you. I'm glad that they got a super duper good deal on that. Here is a couple of... I don't think I sold them both at the same time. Let's check it out here real quick. Yeah, I just sold this one here, and the guy's a newbie. Sold it to a newbie. Thanks for buying it. And I sold one a while back. This is, again, the black background when I was experimenting with... If you notice, I've experimented with a bunch of different backgrounds. And I finally settled on that wood background that I'm on now. I really like it. I think it's eye-catching. And I think it sets my images apart from everything else that's just white. So I sold this for $38.21 with free shipping, so that worked out pretty good. I probably paid $10 to ship it, so I can about guarantee you I have $3 to $5 in that piece. I wouldn't have paid any more for that. I kind of know what I'm going to pay for an item before I actually, whenever I have an idea what it's going to sell for. Is what I'm trying to say. Is that I know that if I pay $3 to $5 for that, I'm going to be able to flip it and make decent money on it. And my last item I have here is a hunting video. Somebody's bow hunting. So, yeah, I'm surprised I'm not selling more turkey hunting videos. because that's right around the corner, like in April, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you're staying safe out there. Remember, if you need anything, if you need someone to talk to, you're not alone. I'm easy to get a hold of. You can email me at showmepickers79@gmail.com. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, Instagram's a lot easier to message me through. So be sure to go over and hit me up on Instagram if you just want to talk, if you want to make a joke, if you want to tell me, something, your deepest, darkest secrets. I'm here for you. But I appreciate you guys. You have a good night. Keep on digging. Keep on picking. God bless you guys. And remember, the family that prepares together can weather any pandemic together.